Good morning, guys. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Sabbath to those who go to church today. Yes, it's a beautiful weekend. The sun is shining brightly on the outside. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Yeah. I'm just here this morning to talk a little bit. I'm gonna touch a little on Chrissy and CMR because I don't like to talk about what's trending, but this morning some things come into my head and I said, you know, I'm gonna put it on a video. And I am not here to tear down anybody. No, I'm not here to tear down anyone. But I have a question for CMR. And the question I want to ask CMR is, well, everybody's supposed to know that it is alleged that he touched his stepdaughter inappropriately. And the matter is before the court and all of that, so I don't have nothing much to say. Plenty of people is waiting to see his downfall. Plenty of people is waiting to see him get away from the case, dump the case. In other words, they want to see if he's guilty or not guilty. I want to tell you guys that there's a lot of time that people are guilty, and by the time they reach into the court of law, they get a no guilty. Because the thing is, if the person who is the victim, if the person is absent, if the person is shaking their testimony, and in most cases, people are shaking their testimony because nerves don't used to the court, especially for a little teenager like that, a lot of things gonna be going through her head. She might be getting groomed by the parents to say this or to say that, and by the time they reach in the court and they start to get the cross question and all of that, they can't manage and they tell a lie or tell lies, and the court throwing it out. So once they throw it out, they're gonna say not guilty. So I have a question for you, CMR. Are you going to put your little stepdaughter through all of this? She have already gone through a trauma, allegedly. Are you going to put she through more trauma? Are you going to plead guilty if it is so? Remember, trying to clear yourself or clear your name if you are guilty can cause even death to another person, because this little girl can take it to another level. She can be traumatized to life. Maybe things in the future happen to her and she never talk until she meet her demise. God forbid. So I'm asking CMR this morning, Kushane, are you going to put your little stepdaughter through all of this trial? Are you going to plead guilty? That's the question I really want to find out. Don't put your little girl through all of this. Take your little sentence if it is so. Take your little sentence. Take it because you fool around and you get busted. Now put your little girl through this. Now make your little girl look like a monster, because you've been talking about her through all the videos. She's such a good girl in one of your prank. You're 100% sure say she's not gonna tell her mommy that you're cheating in one of the prank. You talk so much about her. I don't believe she's a monster. Don't let her seem in the eyes of others like she's a monster, because if you fight this case, you're definitely killing the little girl. And there's many ways to hang a dog than to put the rope around its neck. You're literally killing her. If you plead not guilty, and in fact you are guilty, you're killing the child. And if you are guilty and not intimidate the child and cause the child to go to court and get nerves and shaky, and you get a no guilty verdict, you're killing the child. Right now, that child is a walking dead because that little girl head is all over the place. You and your wife is not feeling nothing. That little girl is feeling everything. I felt it for her. I have two girl children I raise. I've never been through anything like this with any of them. You know? I've been through molestation for myself as a child grow up, and I'm gonna put that in a video. Yes. That's gonna be one of my biggest video I'm gonna post when my subscription go up. And this morning, I just want to ask you, Kushain, I'm asking you again. Are you going to put Janae through this? I'm not even talking about your wife, because you put her through a whole lot, but that is you and her business, because you and her always not sailing in the same boat. And I am reminding you that you have 3 girl children. Be careful of what you do to this little girl. Be careful of karma. I'm saying it to your wife as well. Be careful of karma. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. That little girl is somebody who I always look up to, like in the videos. Whenever time you guys put up videos, I always look forward to see her. You know, soft-spoken. You know, intelligent. And I've seen a lot of things sometimes, and I really question it sometimes there, but now that I've been through stuff, I question them sometimes, but who am I? Look at me. Neither you nor your wife would even hear me if me try to reach out to you guys and tell her that little girl is uncomfortable. You guys wouldn't even see me. I'm asking you again, CMR Carter. Are you going to plead guilty and set the little girl free and take the world off the little girl's shoulder? If you don't do that, the world is going to leave on her shoulder. This can cause insanity. Her innocence is being taken. It can cause insanity. I'm begging you, if and when you see this video, if you ever see it, I would want somebody to really tag you to this. I'm asking you, please, do not put your stepdaughter through any trial. Plead guilty and take a sentence. There are no penetration, so you may not get a whole heap of sentence. Even though this is what put out to the media, we don't know after deep interrogation what may come up. But don't kill your little stepdaughter softly. Don't kill her. She's dying. Only you can help her. Plead guilty and done. And set the little girl free. Take the little girl take the little girl off of the world's shoulder, because if you don't do that forever, everybody will be calling her a monster if you ever bust this case. I've listened to some bloggers /bloggers. I'm listening to some of them, and some of them have some real insight on this. But we have to just wait on the court and see how it played out. And I'm praying the strength up of that little girl. I'm praying that she may overcome this evil deed that has done to her in her early years. When she should be enjoying her little preteen, just turned teenager. And this is what came upon her. God bless her with her little shape, her little look. Never have to lust after her. You could have go outside, as you always been doing. Yes, you could have go outside as you always been doing. And saying this and saying that, one of my friend told me that you and him have a thing going on. And she showed me texts. Small world. Miss Alfred Chrissy, I might tell you the truth. Miss Alfred Chrissy, I'm not going to call her Yamid. I'm not going to call her Yamid because I do a lot of stupid things in this world too, when it comes to relationship. I do a lot of stupidness and take a lot of BS. So I'm not going to call her Yamid. You have 4 girls, 3 for your husband, and all they do is try to make it work. I know you have some insecurity, very insecure, but as time goes by, you might pass over it. You might just take this, I take something even worse than this for you move on with your life. Only hope. No debt. Only hope. Because sometimes only that can cause the separation. And that man, the way you have him look. God help. He's a monster anywhere in the world now. Whether or not he's guilty of this, there's a lot of things that has been proven already. And it's still, there is yet still more to come. And gonna come to light. Because if we push this, a lot of people are gonna come out. So, again, I'm asking you, are you going to put your stepdaughter through this? Are you going to take the world off her shoulder and own up to what you do? Be a man. Be the husband of a wife and the man of 4 and the father of 4 children, and own up to it and set the little girl free. That's all I have to tell you, CMR. This is a message to you. Have a good day.